We back. Higher voltage. I'm in here with the fam. You already know. So we was touching a lot of topics about, financial literacy and spreading generational wealth and just trying to be focused on money management and self-discipline. And I got my boy in here, Bumpy Brownlee, and he was dropping jewels about that topic, and I just wanted to get back on that and just see how we can give a little bit of knowledge to certain people that might not understand certain big words or just break it down for them our first step.
You talking about as far as what, like the investing part, or just in general?
Investing, but in general too, because somebody might not have no money to invest and they just want to learn before they get ready.
I'm going to be real with y'all. It start in your mind and in your heart, bro. That's something you got to want. You can't, you're not just going to roll out of bed and it happen. It's something that take dedication and consistency. You feel me? The investing. It could be $5, $10 a day. If you invest in that and you leaving it there, not touching it in that stock market. I'm speaking about the stock market, just regular shares. You feel me? Robinhood, the app Robinhood is a good outlet the way you could buy shares in different companies and invest money in those companies. You feel me? If you can invest $5, $10 a day, don't get me wrong, that's not much, but it's a start. But even before that, like I say, you gotta want it. You gotta want better. You feel me? A lot of people don't want better, bro.
So I got a question. I might have some Voltage fam out there and they wondering is there a starter pack limit? Would he be able to tell me, I need $1,500 to start. I saved up $1,500.
That's what I'm saying. You heard what I said, $5 a day.
Right.
I'm saying
so y'all do the math.
Anything matters. Yeah, do the math. What's $5 times 365? Right. That's how much you will invest in that year. You can invest in, like I say, some of the top companies, Apple, Nvidia. It's a bunch more. My mind running with so many. You got ETFs where you can invest in multiple companies at one time, but it's one stock.
Right.
So you can invest in a stock in a ETF called QQQ. That's all the tech companies in one stock. Right. If you don't know the stock market, it's best to go with ETFs. You feel me? It's different ETFs you can invest in. Then a whole nother ball game, that crypto shit.
Cryptocurrency.
You feel me? The high Bitcoin, 2-3 years ago, whatever year that was, the high Bitcoin was 67,000. We was buying Bitcoin to buy whatever we needed to buy. You feel me? I ain't gonna say too much. Back in that year, bruh, Bitcoin was only worth $100 and something a coin.
Right.
Currently today, it's sitting at 40,000 a coin.
Wow.
So imagine if you took $1,000 and had 10 Bitcoin from 2011. Nigga, you would be filthy rich right now. Coming from where we from.
Yeah. There was a lot of people that did that.
It was a lot of people that but see, we didn't know that Bitcoin was an asset. We was just buying it because we needed to load the site. Of course. And buy what we needed to buy. We didn't even know what we was doing.
Yeah.
So I wonder if it'll ever get to a state where some of these people will be more in the public and it's easy to reach, because I remember one time Nas said that he bumped into a white dude at one of his concerts, and that's how he came up.
With Ring?
With Uber. He invested in Uber.
I know Nas. I think
in Coinstar too.
Yeah,
Nas. I think Nas was a big player in the Ring, the doorbell shit.
Yeah.
Nas invested in that too. I think he invested $4 million or something like that.
Coinbase.
Yeah, so they, that's another thing. Of course they gonna get word on it, but like you say, how we get word on it, and it start out by just learning about it. YouTube University is the king of everything.
Right.
You feel me?
High yield savings accounts.
High yield savings account. But see, that's the highest that get is 7%.
You got some custodial.
You can invest in the stock market and potentially get more than 7%. You feel me? And that's the highest. You gotta invest a certain amount of money to get 7%. That's high. For the high yield savings. Normally it only get 4%. But if you invest in the stock market, you could get with a company and go 13, 15, 20% in 1 year. So if you put $5,000 in a company, in 1 year, it go up, you make $1,000 and it keep turning over. See, that's the thing about it. It's gradual. It don't just work like you make 1,000 and for the year and that's it. That next year, now you got 6,000 in there. You feel me? The company go up another 20%. Now you made 20% on 6,000. Now you made 20% on 7, 8, 10,000.
Yeah.
And it just get bigger and bigger. Then you got players like Aristotle up there in Atlanta. He giving the game on the options. I still ain't tapped in with Aristotle. Shout out Aristotle.
Right.
But Aristotle Investments, like, bro, really doing that. You feel me?
Right.
Like teaching the option game and how it go. Like,
so how your journey been as you've been, you know?
Like I'm saying, I'm really just breaking out, bro.
Right.
Out my shell.
Right.
You feel me? Like, I've been consuming and soaking in a lot of information for the past like year or two.
Right.
You feel me? Just learning. Like just taking time to learn how things really working. Like I say, it start with wanting it. You feel me? I ain't done too much investing. I'm just starting. I'm just learning how to consistently invest. You feel me?
Right.
It's the beginning for me. So shit, we could do it together. You feel me?
So I got a question for y'all. Right now, do y'all ever worry about the actual dollar bill going away and it going to straight online and cryptocurrency and Bitcoin money just straight, you know?
But they also saying the Bitcoin and all that shit is going.
Nah, they saying that because they scared, bro.
That's what I'm saying. It's a battle right now.
Bitcoin is like digital gold.
Yeah,
it's
that's
not
what I'm
possible. Saying. It's always gonna have value. Don't let them tell you that.
I
think the value of the dollar can never generally drop because money's printed. For starters.
Well, that's what lowers the value of money when they have the ability to literally get up out their seat, go over there to a printer and print the money. But in turn, we the ones that pay for it through taxes, through, you know, all that type of stuff. We pay for that.
Right.
How they send trillions of dollars or whatever they send.
Wars and all of that.
We pay for that, bro. You feel me? It ain't just money getting printed. They finna make us pay for that shit.
Right.
Think about it. The stimulus checks, all that. Taxes went up. They got that money back. You feel me? It ain't just money that went out there and that's it. You feel me?
Right.
But on a deeper note, the US dollar never go away because of the real mindset of this government that we under. They gonna go to war before that happens.
Yeah, they ain't already put that much power in the dollar.
Right, let's be real.
They say in God we trust, but they really want to put.
They gonna go blow some shit up before the US dollar just go under. You feel me? So that'll never happen. You feel me?
Nah, all right. So what's next for you, man? I see you got the music pumping right now. I see you went to the school and graduated.
Yeah, shout out SAE, man. I really love them people over there, man.
Congratulations too, man.
To be honest, artistry is like, it's not my main thing no more, bro. Like, I'm an engineer at heart now. You feel me? Like, I learned that and it's something that I really love. I love music, bro.
Right.
Like rap music, like I realized a lot going to school. Like, rap music is really one of the smallest genres in the world.
Right.
It's so big to us. You feel me?
Facts.
Like,
I know that.
If we could step into other lanes and do music, bro, it'll be much bigger. You feel me? Pop, rock music, bro.
Why would we get a pop and rock and hip hop is the number one making?
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Rock music makes the most money.
Google it right now.
You Google it.
I already did. That's what I'm telling you.
Nah, bro, that's not true. That's not true, bro. Let's find out.
I ain't nothing wrong with finding out.
But you sound confident for
I Googled it.
Although that sounds like a good topic. Is rap selling more than rock right now?
Googled it. Hip hop was the number one selling
genre of music.
Yeah.
That's probably location based.
Fuck you mean location?
Nah, see, in 2020, rap music made $4.8 billion. in 2020. Let's see how much rock music.
I just Googled what was the number one and hip hop came up. And I showed my father-in-law because he do jazz. And
we crunching numbers.
Yeah. What's popping more? What's selling more records? Rock or hip hop rap?
Yeah. Hip hop was number one.
Yeah. I mean, that's a good debate, good question, because I would see that rock would be going down at a time that
if you look at it, rock most country people doing hip hop.
Not only that, I feel like rock could have took a pause.
I'm gonna look into that.
Wow,
I'm gonna look into that and bring you some real numbers, bro. But trust me, hip hop not the biggest genre,
and
bro.
It's not. I didn't say the biggest. I said it made the most money.
No,
at the time that I Googled it, it said hip hop.
You got some.
In the terms of revenue share, pop accounted for 31.1% of global music retail shares, which rock takes a 2.1% share. Highest paid genre in music is pop right now.
Okay,
global or United States?
I'm putting world.
I was talking about USA. I could believe that. I'm talking about USA.
Pop, yeah.
Because around the world, they don't even really.
Deserving of its name, pop music is in fact the most popular generating. According to IFPC's latest music consumer insight report, 64% of 19,000 consumers from 18 countries surveyed listed to pop music, edging out rock and roll, dance, electronic music as the second, third most popular.
Edging. That means barely.
Around the world, though. I wasn't talking about I was speaking on.
I'm speaking globally.
That's right. But globally, yeah, of course, because like I said, like pop is more.
But if you really want to be honest with you,
rap and black.
But I don't even feel like it's a good battle because I feel like we don't own none of our labels. We don't own nothing. The niggas is still slaves and we working for everybody who own the labels. So if you want me to be honest, I'm gonna say rock winning just because they own. We be workers working for the man. Which we ain't racist. We salute the white man.
And I'm gonna give you a good example with that rock shit, bro.
But we want our own. We man enough and smart enough to have our own.
A top rock artist will crush a $30,000 guitar on stage, and they hand them another $30,000 guitar, bro. Right there in concert while people going crazy.
Kanye once took all the doors and a motherfucking hood and all that shit off the motherfucking.
But y'all gotta take account. Y'all gotta take into account that it ain't that niggas can't own shit. When niggas do own shit, the white man kind of shut him out to a degree.
That's true.
There's certain things the white man won't even let you in the room in.
I mean, we working to get.
But ain't that still part of the same problem? If we don't own nothing, it's like they cop blocking, boycotting you, stopping you.
This the perfect example. This the perfect example for this topic. Did you see? I'm gonna ask y'all. Did you see the documentary that Kyrie Irving was promoting when he lost his career?
Oh yeah, wow, yeah. He ain't even make the video, and they mad at him like he made it.
We bought it off Amazon. It was $65. Did you see it?
Nah, I
ain't see it.
Okay. It was talking about religion. Kyrie Irving, basically, from what it looks like, just got introduced to the truth. From what I see, like he got introduced to the truth. And he was standing behind a document that, if I'm not mistaken, was made by a Caucasian. He wasn't black, I'm gonna just say that. The man who made the documentary wasn't black. But it was taking things from the Bible and comparing it to the things that we're taught as people. And comparing how some of the stuff basically ain't true.
Right.
Correct.
Like they basically took our narrative, swapped it. Black people are the true Jews. Identity's been stolen. Just the ultimate of things. You could look at it. I don't know if it's still available. So in the midst of that, you say black people, we pushing the narrative. I agree. The problem is black people don't push the true narrative. They push the narrative. It's like black people have a notion to where I'm being paid, so me and mine's gotta eat. So there's certain things I'm just not gonna
so I don't care about
So let me give you an example. Let's keep it a brick. When that situation came up with Kyrie Irving, LeBron didn't stand up for Kyrie Irving.
Right.
Like he should have. You feel me?
LeBron got pictures holding hands with Jews.
So, but my point is
Jewish.
My point is, we ain't knocking it because I fuck with LeBron. But the whole narrative is just to say, if black people gonna push a narrative, regardless on what Kyrie Irving was doing, shit, that's like me, the nigga come to me and say, Bumpy doing this. You gonna lose an endorsement if you speak on that. If I speak on and support what he's doing, that makes more black people buy into what he's doing if I'm LeBron James, or even take a look to it.
See, you right, but what happens
Ain't no but.
No, you right. You right. But what happens is, listen, let me say this. Go ahead.
You Google the word but is a contradiction for everything you about to say afterwards.
No, listen, they just watched Colin Kaepernick take a knee and nobody supported him.
But listen,
so another person gonna look at it like, I ain't trying to fuck up my money.
Misunderstanding. First, the way I communicate, you can't say but, because but is a contradiction to everything you about to say afterwards. You can't compare the Colin Kaepernick situation because he took a knee and he did what any soldier was supposed to do. You stood behind losing everything for the truth.
But nobody supported him. Nobody followed suit.
It didn't matter if
nobody did. You can't say nobody. A lot of people.
Listen,
I'm saying a couple people did, but they all got fined and they all got suspended and they got treated. So everybody else look at it like I'm risking my check. I'm risking my situation.
But they did. So listen. So what do you? So that goes back to saying, if you're not willing to stand behind the truth, that means I know that's not what you're saying. I know that's not what you're saying. Against the check.
And the white man.
They're
trying to follow the rules.
That's where the narrative is always going to stop at. We could promote everything about coming together, but if you not willing to jeopardize what you and your family build for the truth because y'all got to eat and stand behind what I'm doing, that does never show the genuine dynamic to bring the culture together as black people.
And furthermore, it's like we under thousands of years of oppression.
That's right. That Willie Lynch and I was telling.
Right. So this what we talking about, bro, it probably won't happen while we walking the earth.
Right.
We could start, we could get it as far as we could get it. This something we have to hand off. This is a part of generational wealth. Generational wealth ain't just finances. It's knowledge. It's power. It's about all that. You feel me? Some people think generational wealth just mean having money. It's way deeper than that.
Money is a tool. People got to understand that. Money is a tool to create. Let me tell you something what I learned about having bread. I'm going to be honest with you. I was in a position to where I experienced it. I put my shorty in a position, but I really experienced it. Let me tell you what it did for me when I lost it, what I realized it did for me. It bought me time. That was the only thing when I sat back and it bought me these 5 years to where while everybody was clocking in somebody's shit, nigga, I was doing the fuck I wanted. And then it bought you time. So at that point, once you get the knowledge, it's like, okay, if it buys me time, that's the point of hustling. I'm hustling this hard so now I can buy the time so I can wake up and do what I want with my children.
Right.
That's where the sacrifice comes in. So the time is like when it buys the time, you sit back and say, okay, but damn, this is really what it's about. It's a tool to create time, to create opportunities to be doing what you really want to do.
What you love, yeah.
To take money and just blow it, bruh, it's like, that ain't what it's for. And as you start to understand the understanding of knowledge, it's like, bruh, if you got, like you said, if you got 100 bands, if you got 100 bands right now, the smartest thing a nigga should do right now is make sure you get a 750 credit score with your 100 bands.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So then you can keep your 100 bands up and go get a credit card worth 100 bands.
Mm-hmm.
And then that credit card minimum, you probably gonna have to pay is like $3,000-4,000 a month. So now you got 100 bands in the bank and you should be able to make $3,000-4,000 a month with 100 bands in the bank. And then with a credit score of 750. This is what the white folks do. They get a credit card to pay their bills and the money they make, they stack and they just make sure they pay their credit card. Mm-hmm. To a degree. That's how you speak up. You speak up from the outside.
That ain't what the white people do.
What they do?
What the white people do is they get smarter than the black people. What the white people do is they put all that money in a trust.
Yeah.
Where the government and no one can actually see their net worth.
Oh, of course.
Go back.
No, that's high in the money.
Look at
Right.
Rockefeller. Look at J.P. Morgan.
But
Look
the
at all
Rockefeller, they got rich
Look
on
at
That's
home
your
insurance
No, he
policies
right.
too.
He right.
Look at all of those because they run the banks. Banks run the world. If I got all the money, Rockefeller would put them in $700 billion or something of that nature, maybe $1 trillion at this point.